I bring you all the action live here tonight from Newark and Colburn Park as your Elmira Pioneers get set to take on the Newark Pilots. As you can see, we have video here tonight, loving that, and we will be taking care of all of the balls and strikes for you. Obviously, the angle a little bit difficult to see, but we will get you the best angle we possibly can, and thank you so much for tuning in here live on YouTube and Mixlr.com. Pioneers down to their final 4 games of the season. This will be the landing spot for today's matchup, and of course the last game of the year will take place here in Niagara. The Pioneers with an eye on the scoreboard, keeping an eye on Batavia and Geneva today, as those 2 games have big impacts on the playoff positioning for the Elmira Pioneers. Pioneers need to win out, and they need Geneva and Batavia to fall in their last 4 games and hope to reach the playoffs. Pioneers, not an easy task, as they have a heck of a schedule up against them here as they come in and face Newark twice, who have given them a heck of a time out here at Newark's Colburn Park. As now the managers will head up and have the discussion about the ground rules. I'll talk about starting pitchers. Tonight's starter for the Newark Pilots is going to be Danny Owen. Owen on the season, 13.5 ERA, 1-3, 9 games appeared in 2 starts, 16 innings pitched, 17 hits, 31 runs, 24 earned runs, 35 bases on balls, and 12 strikeouts. On the other side, for your Pioneers, Carson Hobbs is going to get the mound today. We all remember the last time Carson was on the mound was a week ago. 3.24 ERA, 2 wins, no losses, 5 games appeared in, 2 starts, 1 complete game for Carson Hobbs, 16.2 innings pitched, 13 hits, 12 runs, 6 of them earned, 13 bases on balls, and 26 strikeouts. So the Pioneers putting up a good one today. We'll see what they can do against the Pilots. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for the introductions of the starting lineups from the good people here in Newark, and we'll be back with the first pitch here on Mixlr.com.
Today.
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake said.
And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, no thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arn It Health. It's what we do.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 2, Dom Popa. The shortstop, number 23, Donovan Montgomery. The designated hitter, number 25, Bobby Marsh. The first baseman, number 21, Chris. The right fielder, number 47, Jerron McNeil Ward. The left fielder, number 9, Peter Theodorelis. The third baseman, number 6, Gil Murad. The extra hitter, number 29, Aaron Thomas. The second baseman, number 24, Justin Taylor. And catching for the Pioneers tonight, number 11, Robbie Barrientos. On the mound for Elmira tonight is number 10, Carson Hobbs. And now, the starting lineup for your Newark Pilots. Batting first, the left fielder from Canisius College, number 15, Brennan Chisholm. The shortstop from Swarthmore College, number 23, Luke Mutz. The designated hitter from RIT, number 12, Patrick Blackall. The second baseman from RIT, number 4, Nick Kistler. The center fielder from Hofstra University, number 16, Frankie DiMartino. The third baseman from St. Bonaventure University, number 26, Kevin Higgins. The extra hitter from Niagara University, number 8, Marty. The catcher from East Stroudsburg University, number 22, Jake Packard. The right fielder from Newark, New York, number 1, Kyle Wood. And the first baseman from St. John Fisher College, number 30, Bryce Collis. On the mound for your Pilots tonight from the College of St. Rose, number 37, Danny Owen. The Pilots are coached by Jacob Tobin, Beth Warner, and Goose Trez. The Pilots' bat boy is Riley Pennington. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and move your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
right, and welcome back in here as the Elmira Pioneers get set to come to the plate first. As you just heard, it's going to be very similar to the lineup that led things off last night, as the Pioneers did walk away with a win on a fireworks night back at historic Dunn Field. Always a good time. If you haven't made it out to a game yet this season, make sure to get out to the game Tuesday night, as that will be the last time your Pioneers are home this season. Not something you're going to want to miss, as now seeing the first look at the hurler Danny Owen as he gets stretched out for the Newark Pilots. Pioneers going to lead it off once again with Dom Popa, who's batting a .304 out of that leadoff spot. 23 at-bats on the season, 3 bases on balls, but his percentage has just been excellent. Of course, on the season, Popa has been 75, 28 for 102, 6 doubles, a triple, 16 RBIs, 23 bases on balls, and only 15 strikeouts. So the positive numbers there are gleaming as they get a little bass in the tone up here. As now again, the Pioneers looking for a big win today. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. As I said, this is going to be a big one for the Pioneers. They got to keep an eye on the men in front of them, which of course includes the Geneva Red Wings, who are playing last night's opponents, the Niagara Power, and of course the Batavia Muck Dogs, who are playing the James Doe. 2 out-of-town scores that are a little bit advanced. Auburn 3, Mohawk Valley 2 in the bottom of the 8th. The Batavia Muck Dogs in the bottom of the 3rd, a 1-0 lead over the Jamestown Tarpskunks. It's pregame here in Newark. It's pregame in Geneva. And that'll about wrap it up as the Diamond Dogs and Doubledays in the middle of a double header, it looks like. Amsterdam and Utica getting set to take place at 5 o'clock as well. And Socrates and Glens Falls will get together at 7 p.m. So as Dom Popa makes his way to the plate, they will be looking to get out of the gate hot. Popa steps in here. He'll take a look as, again, his first chance to see Danny Owen out there on the mound. As Popa sets. Owen takes a long look and delivers. First pitch of the game, 4:59 p.m. It's in there for ball one. 1-0. As now again, Pioneers and Pilots doing battle. After the last game was rained out, this one in there for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. As Popa steps back right back in. Of course, was talking to Andy Drum on the bus ride up here. We're getting towards the end of the season, and some players being called back and recalled. 2 balls, 1. So the Pioneers roster going to look quite a bit different down these last 4 games. We'll have to see what they look like on Tuesday night when, again, the Pioneers back at home. Reminder, if you don't have tickets yet, 607-734-2690. Make sure to get your spot and see the Pios play at home for possibly the last time this year. The pitch taken high and outside, 3-1. So far, Popa with a good eye up there at the plate. He's trying to get things started off on the right foot here for the Pioneers. The one thing about Pilot Pioneers matchups this season, they've all been high scoring, as that one bounces in for ball 4, and the leadoff man reaches. We'll remember last night when Popa was hit by a pitch, he managed to steal a couple of bags and find his way home. Pioneers didn't accumulate a hit until the 4th inning last night, as Donovan Montgomery makes his way up. So today, the free pass granted. We'll see if Popa's going to be making any moves quickly after just one batter into the stretch. Danny Owen takes a look. He winds, delivers. Taken for a strike, as Popa not moving as of yet. No balls, 1 strike to Donovan Montgomery. Montgomery's had a heck of a season for the Pioneers so far. Trying to keep things going. He's a .297 hitter, 33 for 111. That's right, 111 appearances at the plate, 9 extra base hits as he cuts on that one for a strike, but the stolen base is in. So 0-2 as Popa reaches scoring position. Now they're saying interference, so my apologies. They will be out at second base, so 0-2 count with 1 out. As now, I thought it was 0-2, but apparently the interference is going to... my apologies. All right, so now that we've got this all straightened out, the batter interfered with the catcher. It sends the runner back to first, and Donovan Montgomery is out. Had to get an explanation there. I was completely confused. First out, count resets. Bobby Marsh comes up, and Montgomery is down. Not sure how that one's going to get scored, but there it is. So, as, again, Bobby Marsh stepping up, he takes ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. Runner still standing on first base. Marsh, so far on the season, a .326 hitter, 30 for 92, 13 doubles, a triple, 24 RBIs, 9 bases on balls, and 21 strikeouts. Andy Drum was talking about working with Bobby on his swing. As the pitch taken low, and now it's a stolen base. So, stolen base is claimed, and Popa will stand at second base now. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 man down, and now Bobby Marsh again, a chance to drive a run in. As Marsh steps back in, taking a look. See what Popa's thinking back there on the base pass. 2-0 count, the pitch. That one cut on and driven back, but that's the second out here in the top of the first. As that'll be a 4-3 put out, and Chris Erickson will step up. Erickson playing first base tonight. He has hit .232 on the season, 22 for 95, 5 doubles, a triple, a home run. The home run coming back against Batavia much earlier in the season. Erickson didn't see a lot of playing time through the middle of the year. Getting a few more chances here as we advance in the year. As the wind and the pitch. Taken a little bit low, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men out. The Pioneers still have a runner out there on third base, 90 feet from home. We'll see if Popa can score for the second night in a row in the first inning. The wind and the pitch. Taken low again, 2-0. Maybe a little bit of control issue here for Danny Owen. Trying to find the final out here in the top of the first. Owen sets back on the mound. The wind and the pitch. Bounced in again, 3-0. As Erickson trying to find the base pass. Jerron McNeil Ward is up next in the lineup. Got in the batter's box, but has come in the Auburn game. As that one's bounced in, gets behind, and here comes Popa, and he's going to score. So there's the first run of the game. The Pioneers will have a runner on first, and they will touch the scoreboard first. As now again, Erickson stands on first. Jerron McNeil Ward comes up to the plate. McNeil Ward, a .250 batting average, 4 for 16, a couple of doubles to his credit, does have 2 RBIs. If you're part of this Pioneers batting platoon, you almost wonder if you go up looking to swing or go up looking to stand there. Every pitch has been around the outside of the zone. The pitch, high. Erickson is off and going. That ball gets in almost into the outfield there, so a stolen base on ball number 1. As Erickson certainly has the wheels on the season so far. Erickson, that'll be his 10th stolen base of the season. McNeil Ward also box. The pitch. Taken for ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 men down as the Pioneers threatening yet again. Still no hits on the board, though they are up to their 5th batter in the lineup. Check on Erickson back at second. The wind and the pitch is... That one will hit McNeil Ward, so a hit by a pitch will put runners at first and second. So 2 speedy men on the base pass, and that'll bring up Peter Theodorelis. Theodorelis, a .278 hitter this season, 15 for 54, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 9 RBIs. As again, Danny Owen trying to just find the strike zone here. He's had a little trouble over the last couple batters. Just heard from the men in the score booth. 13 balls and 4 strikes so far. As Owen throws that one high, Theodorelis takes ball 1. As I said, the Elmira Pioneers looking for a big win here today, and they need it as they try to keep pace in the playoff race. Owen comes back set, winds and delivers. Taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. As it looks like Andy Drum is actually inside the dugout tonight, getting the chance to manage from the dugout. The pitch, taken for a strike, 2-1. Man on third tonight, one of the assistant coaching staff who both made their way up here to Newark tonight. I say tonight as it's 5:07. As again, runners on first and second. Theodorelis takes ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. As the Pioneers trying to add on to this early lead. They've got a 1-0 lead right now here in the top of the first. Theodorelis takes a swing at that one. It'll go out towards the Newark bullpen, as that'll make it a 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. As now Theodorelis steps back in. A little bit of movement back there towards second base as Erickson takes his lead. Everybody should be off on the 3-2 pitch. He and McNeil Ward both should be in motion. And then with 2 outs, the bases are now loaded. So Pios will bring up Gil Murad, who's playing third base tonight. with the bases loaded. Murad steps up this season, and he has a .213 batting average, 17 for 80, a couple of doubles. As we'll take a look at his numbers as the conversation with the catcher coming to an end. But Murad this season with the bases loaded is 0 for 2. Does have an RBI, but has not made contact with the bases loaded this season. We'll see what Murad can do here. So both men keeping Jerron McNeil Ward tight at second as the pitch. Cut on this one, hit out towards left center. That's going to get down. 1 run's going to score. A second run coming around to score. Theodorelis will hustle into third, and Gil Murad has himself a 2 RBI double, as that will be 3 runs on the first hit Pioneers. So 2 runs coming around, and Theodorelis legs it into third, as that'll bring up Aaron Thomas. Thomas stepping up here. As again, nobody working down the pen yet. Danny Owen going to have to get out of this one himself. 2 outs, still here in the top of the first, as that one's in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As Newark trying to find their way out of this top of the first. The wind, the pitch. Thomas with a big swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 men down. As the Pioneers have 2 runners in scoring position right now. We'll see if they can find a way. That one chopped down there towards third base, but gets foul. So 0-2 one more time. Thomas on the season has 12 for 66. 5 doubles, however. 9 RBIs. Could get into double digits if he's able to connect with one here. No balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. That one high and near the head. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thomas looked a little bit frozen there as he waits on the next pitch from Danny Owen. Owen has had to throw quite a few pitches here to start off this one. Get set. The pitch. Cut on, drilled right through the hole. That's going to score 1. Another run coming around, and no, he's going to be held up at third base by the third base coach. That one rolls through. Now he'll head for home, and they're going to bring Thomas heading for third base, and he is in there safely. He's going to make it to third on the throw as 2 runs will score. Pioneers have their second hit of the game, and it's a 5-0 ball game as Thomas stands on third base. So we'll wait for the official scoring on how many errors are to be put up on the board. Comes up, and now the manager will come out and have a quick chat with his hurler. No one warming in the bullpen. As again, Taylor, the 9th batter in the order, coming up here in the top of the first, and again, the Pioneers have a runner 90 feet from home. It's a 5-0 deficit so far, as the Pioneers trying to continue to add on to that. Taylor, as he makes his way up, has hit a 152, 10 for 66, 2 doubles, a home run, 7 RBIs, 9 bases on balls, and 19 strikeouts. As they look up here, Taylor going to get stretched out as Barrientos stands on deck. Barrientos would be the 10th batter to reach if the Pioneers can get there. Taylor's going to have to come up with some contact here first. The pitch. So 1 ball, no strikes with 2 men out. And if it feels like I've said that before, I have, as this has been the situation for a little bit right now. Long look, the wind and the pitch to Taylor is taken for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men down. As Justin Taylor trying to find his way onto the base pass. You got to feel like Carson Hobbs is going to come out with some confidence with a big cushion here after the top of the first. Long look from Taylor, the Millersville College player, at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Taylor going to have to be a little more defensive as he's looking for contact. Taylor waits on the pitch as the wind and pitch cut on. This one drilled out here towards the outfield. That's going to get down, so that'll be at least a single as the throw comes in to hold him. So another run will score, and that makes it a 6-0 game so far here. As the runner is on first base. Taylor with a single, and Robbie Barrientos comes up.
Batting the catcher, number 11, Robbie
Barrientos makes his way up to the plate. Robbie on the season since joining the team 8 for 42. He is a 190 hitter with a double, 4 RBIs, 6 bases on balls, and 8 strikeouts. Looking to loop around the order here in the top of the first. The pitch to Barrientos, taken high and tight, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes as Robbie Barrientos trying to go to work under the bullpen. Nobody is working down there. At this point in the season, everybody's a little light on pitching, but this is going to be hard for Newark. Deep well. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, the problem for the Pioneers this year has not been hitting. You're seeing it right here today. It's a perfect illustration. The hitting has been on point. It's been the other side of the game, the outfielding and the pitching to be taken for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Barrientos able to hold up in time there. As he steps right back up to the plate. A long look as Robbie Barrientos trying to advance this to a full trip around the batting order. The pitch cut on. This one hit out towards left field. That one's going to get down and stay fair as Taylor will head for third. He is going to get in time, and that will be another 2-out hit for the Pirates. As now they have runners at second and third. And that'll bring up Dom Popa, who started this whole thing off with a walk about 17 minutes ago. Popa with 2 runners in scoring position. Pioneers 6 runs on 4 hits. Threatening to add a few more here as well. As Popa waits. The pitch. Strikes. 1-0. As again, Popa up for the second time in this one. Still not quite out of the first inning. Still 2 outs, and we've been at 2 outs for quite some time since Bobby Marsh was up. He was the 3rd batter in the lineup as that one's taken high, 2-0. Popa getting set. A 6 spot already on the board. If Popa can come through with contact here, could score up to 2 more with runners at second and third. That one's in there for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As the University of Pittsburgh product comes back up to the plate. Popa waiting. Long look. The pitcher winds and delivers. That one taken low. 3 balls, 1 strike. So it's a 3-1 count. If Popa can work a walk, he will load the bases for Donovan Montgomery, who was ruled out earlier, I believe due to some sort of interference call. Getting back set. The pitch. Cut on, and that one will get foul. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It is full, it is juiced, it is jacked. And we're going to see a payoff pitch. A long look here for Popa. 3-2, the pitch. Cut on, that one hit out there towards left center. The left fielder has a beat and makes the catch. And mercifully, the inning comes to an end. Pioneers put up 6 runs, but we'll head to the bottom of the first with the Pios leading 6-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
This is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 1434 1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and with that, we are back here live from Newark, New York, here at Colburn Park, as the Pilots will come up to bat. It'll be an interesting one here as Carson Hobbs gets his first work since the incident in Batavia a week ago today. Leading it off, Brennan Chisholm. Chisholm, 414 as the leadoff hitter, 29 at bats, 2 bases on balls. See what he can do here against the Pioneers hurler. Talked about it back in the pregame as I was just asked how many hit by pitches. Not a ton for the man on the mound here tonight as Hobbs comes up. So far this season, he does have 5 hit by pitches, so something the staff up here in the booth is interested in. As again, Chisholm steps up. The wind and the pitch to Chisholm is taken for a strike, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And I was apparently supposed to be looking up Chisholm's hit by pitches. He has been hit 9 times, as that one's in there for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Brennan Chisholm trying to get something started for the Pilots after giving up a 6 spot in the top half. He's going to foul that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. As Carson Hobbs has to come out here freewheeling because he's got a 6-run lead and he's got to feel good about that. Something the Pioneers have had trouble with is getting an early lead. We'll see if they can keep things moving here in the bottom of the first. The wind and the pitch from Hobbs is, well, and there's the 10th hit of the year for Brennan Chisholm. That's the 10th time he's been hit by a pitch. So some excellent scouting from the boys in the booth.
From Swarthmore College, number 23, Luke Mutz.
Mutz, who is the hottest hitter on the Pilots. He is 34 for 88, 386, 3 doubles, 3 triples. As again, that's an interesting scouting report here. As a pitch, but there is one. There's 1 ball, no strikes on the first pitch from Hobbs. Even 10 now as he stands down at first base. The pitch to Mutz. Taken for, no, he swings at that one, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hobbs setting out there on the mound, my apologies. 1-1 the count, nobody out. As Hobbs throws over to first, and that is not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike, no one out. Runner on first base. As the Pilots trying to put up a crooked number here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch is cut on, drilled out there towards left field. That one will bounce out, and the left fielder falls over. Murad gets up and chases, as now that one hustled back in. A run is going to come around to score, and that will be a triple. So an excellent work from the Pilots to put up that crooked number we were just talking about. A triple by Luke Mutz, as Patrick Blackall will make his way up. Blackall now with a runner in scoring position has a chance to drive in a run. So far this season, 26 for 103, 252 batter, 16 bases on balls, and 15 strikeouts. As that one is high, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the first now a 6-1 affair as the Pilots get their first hit of the afternoon, and it's a pretty good triple as that one is hit out. And that will be in there for a second ball, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. As again, a look in the pitch. Taken for a... So 3 balls, no strikes. One more time. Hobbs resetting. 3-0 count. The pitch is by the catcher. He hustles back. Barrientos tossing towards the pitcher. That one gets by him. And another run will score as on the walk, the Pilots now have a runner on first base as well. So Carson Hobbs has had some trouble here.
Number 4, Nate Kistler.
As Kistler heads out. 34 batter, 18 for 77, 5 doubles, 5 RBIs, 10 bases on balls, and 24 strikeouts for him on the year. Andrew Drum out there to have a conversation with Hobbs. As I said, he had to go out there with some confidence after the offense puts up a big spot for him, but it's been a tough half inning so far. Still is yet to yet to put up an out. As again. So, Hobbs taking a quick look here. As one more time. As Hobbs winds and delivers. That one high again. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. Getting back set. The pitch. Taken for a strike. 1-1. Hobbs trying to find his rhythm here as 2 runs have come around to score. Kistler trying to keep this going for the Pilots as that one hits off the umpire right off the face mask. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Robbie Barrientos takes a little as Nate Kistler has a runner at first base courtesy of the walk. He's now in a 1-2 count. As you can see by the big flag out there at center, not much wind going on here today. Certainly another scorcher as this one popped up. Gets into foul territory. It will not be playable. So 1 ball, 2 strikes one more time. Barrientos heads back behind the plate. Do want to apologize as we did have a quick lineup correction as Peter Theodorelis is playing at third base and Gil Murad is out there in left field. The pitch taken high and inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Long look in the pitch. Bounced in there and gets away. The runner is going to advance to second base on the pass ball as Kistler now has a 3 ball, 2 strike count. As the count once again is juiced, is jacked, it is full, and we're going to get the 3-2 pitch. Carson Hobbs really struggling here out of the gate. We'll see how quickly Andrew Drum is to get the bullpen active and moving. Hobbs winds and delivers. Fouled away as that one gets back against the fence. So 3-2 one more time. As so far Kistler staying alive up there at the plate. Has the runner over there at second base. Still nobody out. Hobbs has given up 2 runs here in the bottom of the first. It's 6-2 now as that one cut on again and just throwing his hands at the bat was Nate Kistler. He is staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Hopefully somebody's getting a chuckle as once again that one in there for strike 3 and a dramatic punch out there from the home plate umpire as we finally see the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring up Frankie DiMartino. DiMartino comes up this season. He's batting .223, 21 for 94, 5 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 13 RBIs, 14 bases on balls, but 30 strikeouts. He just committed to Hofstra University, I'm being told, as that one's fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. Oh, we'll see what Carson Hobbs can do here, as he's looking for outs. Has a runner in scoring position behind him, right back there at second base. Long look as Hobbs gets set, checks on the runner and delivers. That one fouled off again, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike down. As the Pioneers bullpen is full still. The Pioneers, one of the lucky few teams with a plethora of pitchers. A lot of teams declined doubleheaders due to the fact that pitching was getting so limited. Check on the runner and the pitch. That one chopped out there towards right, as that one will get down, and again Newark on the run. So the throw coming in. Runner heads for third, and that will be not in time. Peter Theodorelis was looking for it to be called, but that's going to be a triple, and an RBI triple at that, as now it's a 6-3 ball game. So still 1 man out, as DiMartino has another triple to his line score, and Kevin Higgins will come up. Higgins on the year, 23 for 102, 225 as he takes strike 1. As I was saying, Higgins, 6 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run, 16 RBIs, 10 bases on balls, and 18 strikeouts on the year. The pitch from Hobbs. That one is strike 2, 0-2. Higgins stepping right back in. Again, this is the 6th batter to reach on this side of the lineup, as it's now a 6-3 ball game. The pitch is dribbled back to the pitcher. Hobbs checks on the runner and throws over to first in time, 1-3. That's going to bring up Marty Cole. The runner still stranded over there on third base. Cole, batting 176 on the season, 13 for 74, has only 1 extra base hit. That's a double to his credit. 8 RBIs, 13 walks, and 31 strikeouts. So we'll see if Hobbs can get settled down a little bit here. This is going to be a huge at-bat for the Pioneers, as that's in there for a strike. Hobbs throwing darts now. No balls, 1 strike. This is the 7th batter to reach here in the bottom of the first. Collectively, that is batter 18 in the first inning. Cut on and missed again, 0-2. As again, Cole waits. Long check here. The pitch from Hobbs. Cut on and missed strike 3. The Pioneers will get out of it as they lead 6-3. A rough half inning for the Pios as well, as they'll be looking for some more offense when we come back here on Mixlr.com.
Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance, no matter what time it is. He's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, and with that, we are back in. A new pitcher into the ball game after that first inning. Dylan Blanchard makes his way out. He has had one appearance. He pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 bases on balls, and 1 strikeout. He has an 18 ERA as Blanchard steps in. So we'll see what the Pioneers can do against a new pitcher. Blanchard had some trouble in his only other outing as the Pios. Now it looks like the manager going to have a discussion with the... All right, well, some clarification notes here as Blanchard makes his way out to the mound. He's going to start off facing Donovan Montgomery, one of the few Pioneers not to reach base here today. Montgomery was called out on an interference call back in the first. As the line on Owen is in the books. Get that stat line for you here in a couple of minutes. Coming up now, Montgomery. He has gone down 1, so for 1. Top of the second, trying to start things off as the Pioneers. A 6-3 lead. Had to feel comfortable before Carson Hobbs got on the mound, and now that one's ripped out there towards right field. As the right fielder has the beat on it, and he'll make the catch, so a very quick 1 pitch, 1 out for Blanchard. That's going to bring up Bobby Marsh, who also hasn't reached base for the Pioneers yet. He grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. Marsh makes his way up to the batter's box. Bobby getting ready to head for Florida Atlantic University here in the fall. So, 1 out as Marsh steps back in. Gets his first look at Blanchard, a left-handed hurler. The pitch. Taken for ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 man down. Work on some things. He was working with Andrew Drum on his swing a little bit this summer season. The pitch. Bounced in there, 2 balls, no strikes. As I said, in the one other outing, Blanchard did have a number of walks, 3 of them to be exact. 2 runs did come around to score on just a single hit. Both of them were earned runs as well. As Marsh waits. A long look, and the pitch from Blanchard is cut on and fouled away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 count, 1 man down. Pioneers up 6-3 right now, leading in hits as well with 4. As the Pioneers, again, they've been able to manufacture runs over the last 2 days, just trying to get the bats to keep up as well, as that one's cut on and driven out towards the second baseman again, and one more time, 4-3. So they did it in the first inning as well, so it's almost history repeating itself. As that's going to bring up Chris Erickson, who has a walk and a stolen base. Erickson playing first base here tonight. He'll be looking to extend the inning. As one more time gets the first look at the new pitcher, Dylan Blanchard. Blanchard winds and delivers. Erickson will take that one as it hits him. And that, a hit by a pitch, will bring up Jaron McNeil Ward, who was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. As I was talking about earlier, Erickson had a tendency to get hit early on in this year as well. He was hit 8 times. That was his 9th. So hasn't hit the 10 mark, as the leadoff hitter from the Pilots did back in the bottom of the first. But again, here comes Jaron McNeil Ward. See what Erickson's thinking out there on the base paths. McNeil Ward steps in. His first look at Blanchard, who checks on the man at first. The wind and the pitch. Bounced in there and passed all the way to the backstop. Erickson was already to second by that point, but it's ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men down. As McNeil Ward We'll step back in. It is a hot afternoon here in Newark. You got to feel bad for the men in the catching uniforms because that's a lot of equipment to wear. As now again, McNeil Ward waits. Blanchard taking a look at Erickson back on second base. The pitch taken outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. A lot of the Pioneers' damage did come with 2 outs an inning ago. We'll see if they can replicate that success here. Neil Ward, if he can reach, Theodorelis would come up. McNeil Ward waiting, the wind and the pitch. Bounced in there, ball 3, and Erickson will advance to third base. As the throw back to the pitcher, heads back to the mound. Erickson now just 90 feet from home. A 3-0 count to Jerron McNeil Ward. We'll see if he's given the green light here. As McNeil Ward steps back in the batter's box. Blanchard certainly concerned with that runner over there on third base now. Has advanced twice on passed balls. Long look. Blanchard winds and deals. That one high, ball 4. And now there's runners at the corners with 2 men out. As that will bring up Peter Theodorelis. I've talked about it before. Jerron McNeil Ward certainly has the speed and ability to take a base. Would be surprised if he's not off and going on the first pitch he sees here. Just trying to close off the ability of the force at second. Theodorelis waits. It's over. McNeil Ward gets into second, and he's there in time. The runner comes home, and he will score. McNeil Ward will advance to third on the overthrow. So a run comes across, and the throw home is not in time, and McNeil Ward manages to move to third base. So that was kind of a crazy play that ends up with a 7-3 Pioneers lead, and Theodorelis has yet to face a pitch. So, right back up, Peter Theodorelis. We'll take a look. He walked. As now again, McNeil Ward stands on third base. The pitch high to Theodorelis and over the top of his head. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. 2 men out. Peter Theodorelis trying to keep things, and it's a 7-3 lead now for the Pioneers. The pitch taken for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men down. As Peter Theodorelis taking a long look. He waits. The wind and the pitch. Cut on this one, drilled out there towards left center field. Left field, the Pioneers going to strand a runner. It's 7-3 as we head for the bottom of the second. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years accessible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook, at the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
It's another day, and for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do, really care about the people you serve, you do it well. Some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health, it's what we do.
We head to the bottom of the second. Hobbs will go back to work as Jake Packer comes up for the first time. Packer batting .070, 3 for 43 on the season. He does have 3 RBIs, however, so we'll see if he can come up with something here against Hobbs as that one goes inside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. Nobody out here to the first batter in the bottom of the second. Pioneers did add a run back in the top half, 7-3 now. That one's right down the middle, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out as the catcher goes to work. Again, I mentioned top half of the inning. That one in there for strike 2. These catchers having to wear quite a bit of gear here has got to weigh on you on a hot day like today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Hobbs is in there for a ball. Just missed it. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barrientos checks the pitches in there for strike 3, and that will be the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. That's going to bring up Kyle Wood. Wood makes his way up today. He is batting .333. He's 11 for 33 on the season, 5 doubles, a home run, 8 RBIs, 9 bases on balls, and 12 strikeouts. Kyle Wood, identifiable by that very, very white helmet. The pitch, cut on and missed, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike as Hobbs couldn't get that ball and throw it back. So hustling in and making the play going to be Justin Taylor. Throws that back to the pitcher. No balls, 1 strike, 1 man down. As Carson Hobbs rocks, winds, and deals. That one popped up in the air. Barrientos sheds the helmet, and we'll watch that one get into foul territory, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. The Pioneers 7-3 leaders right now. As everybody back out here to the plate. Hobbs resetting. The wind of the pitch. Taken for strike 3 as the punch out is laid again. 2 outs now for the Pios. As Bryce Collis will come up to the plate. Collis makes his way up. He is 136 on the season, 3 for 22. Does have a double to his credit. 4 RBIs, 3 bases on balls, and 11 strikeouts. So the last man in the order takes ball, no strike. As Collis steps back in. 0-1 the count, 2 men out. The pitch from Hobbs is cut on and missed, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes as Hobbs is working quickly here. Hobbs winds, delivers. That one is high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hobbs winds and deals. Bounces in there, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's our first Tioga Downs showdown of the evening. It took a while to get there, but there it is, the first one of the night. Don't forget, for all your gambling needs, head down to Tioga Downs. The wind and the pitch. Taken low, 3-2. It is full, it is juiced, it is jacked. It's a 3-2 pitch. The pitch. Ball 4, so Hobbs gives up a walk now. 2 men down, runner stands on first, but the order will come back up. Brennan Chisholm makes his way up. He was hit by a pitch. And, well, we'll see that he has 10 hit by pitches officially now. Hobbs will be looking to avoid another one, as that's low, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men down, as Hobbs trying to go right back to work here. The wind and the pitch. That one cut on, drilled out there towards center field. The center fielder, Popa, ranges in and makes the catch. So 1 runner does reach, but nobody else can touch the base paths. We head for the top of the third. Pioneers 7, Pilots 3. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Our love was lost, and now we found it.
everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract. Because whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get an Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, and with that, we are back here live. A 7-3 Pioneer lead against the Newark Pilots as they come back up to the plate. Going to be their second inning against Dylan Blanchard. Blanchard will go back to work. He allowed just one run to cross there in the top of the second. See if he can continue that success here in the top of the third. Starting off, he'll be facing Gil Murad.
Leading off for the Pioneers, the left fielder, number 6.
So, as we take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard, bottom of the sixth, Batavia 4, Jamestown 0. The other game of importance for the Pios, bottom of the second, Geneva 2, Niagara 1. Murad goes back to work here. The pitch, cut on and missed, 0-1. Gil just a little bit ahead of that one. As now again, Murad waits. The pitch, cut on, that one connected with out towards right field, as that ball will be caught out there in right field. So, F9 on the stat sheet, as that's going to bring up Aaron Thomas. Thomas, who singled earlier.
Number 29, Aaron Thomas.
See what he can do as he goes back to work here. We are officially into the third inning after the quite possibly the longest first inning of the year for the Pioneers. As again, a long look from the pitching staff as Thomas waits. The pitch is taken low, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0-1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 man out. Thomas and Taylor both due up. If anyone wishes to reach, Robbie Barrientos will make his way up to the plate. The pitch, taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. Thomas, right back up. As I said, 1 for 1 on the night. Has a single to his credit. The wind and the pitch, taken for a strike. 1-2. Thomas doesn't look to agree with that one. However, he will step right back in here. Top of the third inning. Pios have put up 7 already. Unfortunately, gave up 3 in the bottom of the first. The wind and the pitch, taken for a ball outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man down. As again, long look for Thomas as he waits. The wind and the pitch, taken high. 3-2. So another full count. Aaron Thomas looking for something he can hit. Just trying to get on base one more time here. Would bring up Justin Taylor if he's able. Taylor, who singled earlier but reached on a couple of throwing errors all the way to third base, as that one bounces in for ball 4, and with 1 out, the Pios will have a base runner. Taylor, previously mentioned, he did make his way all the way to third base, was unable to get home. So Taylor steps back into the left-handed batter's box. As again, Blanchard looking for outs. Thomas, over the course of the season, has not been known as a base stealer, yet to attempt a stolen base. As the pitch, taken for a strike, 0-1. The Pioneers, of course, not wanting to hit into a double play here. We might see Thomas trying to move along. As a look here from the left-handed batter's box, Taylor cuts on that one, drills it, it's an out, and a double play as the line out to first then results in the tag. So for the first time tonight, the Pioneers will not put a run on the board. We head for the bottom of the third. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
All right, and with that, the Pioneers will head back to the field, and a third inning of work for Carson Hobbs as coming Luke Mutz. So Mutz makes his way up here after the end of the second. Saw Chisholm fly out to center. Now we'll see what Mutz can do. He has a triple to his credit already as he cuts and swings at that one. No balls, one strike. 0-1 the count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. The pitch from Hobbs, cut on, drilled out towards second base. It's scooped up and over to first in time. So there will be the first out here in the bottom of the third. Little 4-3 as Patrick Blackall comes up. He walked. Managed to find his way around the base pass. He was the third run to score as all three of the first three to bat for the Pilots were able to come around and score in the first inning. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, one strike as Carson Hobbs seems to have found his balance a little more here. The pitch, cut on and missed, 0-2. Hobbs trying to go right back to work. It took him 4 batters in the second. Would love to find his way through just 3 batters here in the third. The pitch is taken low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. As Hobbs has to retrieve the ball again. He and Barrientos getting a little off sync here in the field here at Colburn Park. Here, the pitch. Cut on this one, hit out there towards left field. That is going to get foul. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes one more time. As Murad chases that one down and will throw that ball back in. That's where you miss a guy like Jeff Mejia out there in the field after that freak knee issue. He has gone home to rehabilitate that, and we certainly wish Jeff all the University of Maine this upcoming season. Of course, also all the best to the guys playing under Jeff's father, as that's in there for a ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes back at North Essex Community College, and of course a beautiful pitched game last night from two of those pitchers. This one's popped up. Barrientos watches that one, and it gets way out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes one more time. Todd Tringali pitched a gem, 6+ innings. Tom Catania coming in to make the save, a 3-inning save last night. The pitch from Hobbs, cut on and missed, strike 3. And so, as that'll be 2 here in the bottom of the third. And Nate Kistler, who struck out looking his first time up, will come up 0 for 1. Kistler stepping up into the batter's box. Carson Hobbs trying to get the grip on the baseball back there behind the mound. Steps back on, winds and delivers. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Quickly 1-0. Right now, the Pioneers line score 7 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Back on the Newark side, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. As this one's connected on out towards right center, the center fielder chasing it down. Right fielder will get there and make the catch. Jerron McNeil Ward with a beauty. That'll end the bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. It's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and with the throwdown, that means we are ready for the top of inning number 4. Pioneers coming right back up. It's going to be Robbie Barrientos as the Elmira Pioneers trying to go right back to work here. They were finally shut down from the scoreboard in the top of the third. They have a 7-3 lead. We'll see what they can do here as Barrientos starts off the half inning. So this will be the work for the pitcher as that's in there for ball 1. As after coming in after the first, Dylan Blanchard has looked very good against the Pioneers so far here tonight. The pitch to Barrientos is high, 2 balls, no strikes. As Robbie Barrientos checks down with his third base coach, Eugene, taking over the usual spot occupied by manager Andrew Drum. As the pitch taken for a strike, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. As the Pioneers trying to get back on the scoreboard here in the top of the fourth. See if they can get the bats moving one more time. The pitch for a ball, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. As Blanchard resets out there on the mound. Another long look for Robbie Barrientos. Last man in the batting order. This is the second trip through for the Pios as that's taken. They check with the fielding umpire. They say no, ball 4, so Barrientos will head to first base. A free pass issued, and that'll bring up Dom Popa. Popa, who is 1 for 2 on the, well, we'll call it evening, 6:05. It's close enough. As Popa having a chat with the home plate umpire as he steps into the box. Quick check here for Popa as he We'll get the first look here at the new pitcher. Brought in there for strike one, 0-1. Popa has had 2 at-bats tonight, both of them against Danny Owen, who left the game after 1 complete. Another look here for Don Popa as he waits. Barrientos on first base. That one bounces, as that one's still having some trouble being controlled by the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher going to throw that ball away and make sure it's unusable again as Packer returns behind the plate. So Popa will step back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. As Barrientos settles back on first base. Takes his lead. Blanchard checks on the runner and deals to home. A little bit high for Popa. 2 balls, 1 strike. Popa has retaken over that leadoff spot since Mejia has left. He was the man early on in the season, and for good reason, able to do a lot out of that first spot. The pitch. That one cut on, popped up out behind second base. The shortstop racing for it. He's going to make the grab. He looked unsure of himself making it, but he does make the play. As Popa will go down here in the top of the 4th. That's going to bring up Donovan Montgomery. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Was called out in the first on an interference play. And Montgomery comes up here in the top of the 4th. Every Pioneer has come to the batter's box smiling so far today. That's a nice change of pace. Long look. The pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Pioneers were held off the scoreboard in the top of the 3rd. Have a runner on first with 1 out. Hopefully they can get something going here in the top of the 4th. Taken in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As Montgomery will step right back in. Donovan looking to get his numbers to climb a little bit. He has had a rough month of July as the pitch comes in. That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. As again, a little look back towards the pitcher, who checks over there on Barrientos. I talked about it before. Barrientos not really known as a base stealer. Montgomery takes ball 3 as he has to throw his body out of the way of that one. 3-1 the count. Guess it must be a little bit buggy down there behind home plate as the umpire swatting something away. As now again, long look. Montgomery waits. The wind and the pitch. Taken inside, ball 4. Runners first and second now. So 1 man out. 2 men on as Bobby Marsh will come up. Marsh has grounded out to the second baseman twice, so if I'm the second baseman, I'm on alert right now. As stepping back in, Marsh will take a look. 7-3 the score. Pioneers up by 4 here in the top of the 4th inning. Long. A check on the runner. The wind and the pitch. Taken for a ball. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 man out here in the top of the 4th inning. Bobby Marsh looking for something he can get a bat on. Long look back towards the man at second. The wind and the pitch. Taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. As Marsh steps back. Pioneers' Carson Hobbs had a rough bottom of the first, but the last 2 half innings for him have been very, very successful, putting up zeros on the board. The pitch cut on and missed as Marsh was free swinging at that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. So a 2-1 count. Again, a little surprising when you watch so many balls thrown in front of you, and then Marsh just free swinging on that one. The wind and the pitch. Taken for a ball again, 3-1. This is what I was just saying. You wonder if the Pioneers Pioneers batters are thinking about coming up swinging or thinking about coming up and just trying to draw out the walk. Barrientos stands on second. As again, a 3-1 count with one out. The pitch cut on and popped up over towards third base. Third baseman watching it, and he will make the grab. So there's the second out. As the pop out to the number 5 man brings up Chris Erickson. Erickson has walked with 2 men out. As I said, most of the Pioneers' offense has come with 2 outs here today. Erickson stepping back up. See what he can do here as a long look out towards the pitcher's mound. Blanchard trying to settle down and get through this half inning. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men down. Chris Erickson step out of Siena College. Taking a look. Checking on the runners is Blanchard. He winds and delivers. That one high and outside, 2-0. As now again. Blanchard just trying to find that strike zone. He has been all around it here tonight. Pretty successful outing, though, after a 6-spot put up in the first by his predecessor. He has only allowed 1 run in 2+ innings of work. The pitch bounced in there, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, as on the cusp of drawing himself another free pass. He has actually had no official at-bats today with a walk and a hit by pitch. See if he can get through something here, or if he's going to take another free pass. You wonder if he's been given the green light. The pitch taken for ball 4, and now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. So Jerron McNeil Ward will come up. He has been hit by a pitch, singled, and now rises up here looking for a chance to come and unload the base pass, as now someone will come out and have a chat with the pitcher on the mound. Still nobody down there in the Pilots bullpen as far as I can tell. I believe I was told they're down to position players at this point, so we'll have to see what they can do here as the conference begins on the mound. Don't forget, if you haven't been to a Pioneers baseball game this season, after an off day tomorrow, they'll be back at historic Dunn Field. Make sure you get out and see what all the fun is about. Down at historic Dunn Field, 607-734-2690. Once again, 607-734-2690. So the huddle on the mound is broken up. Everybody appears ready to go. Fist bumps all around, and here comes McNeil Ward. McNeil Ward taking his time as he will enter the batter's box. Runners at every base. The positive 4-run lead. Pio's looking for some insurance. McNeil Ward again has a single tonight. Drove in a few runs on that. We'll see if he can echo that one more time. The pitch cut on and popped up. This one will get foul. 1 ball, or no balls, 1 strike. My apologies. Robbie Barrientos, who led off the inning, now stands on second base, also walked. And Chris Erickson on first, also walked. So no hits, but plenty of base activity. 0-1 count. The pitch to McNeil Ward is cut on. Slapped towards third base. A 2-hopper, and the third baseman will tag third, as that will strand 3 runners, but the Pioneers are taken down without being able to scratch across a run. We head to the bottom of the 4th, still 7-3, as the Pioneers still hold on to the lead. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, well, a new pitcher to tell you about as Drew Haight takes over on the mound for the Pioneers. Haight on the season, a .372 pitcher. 7 games he's appeared in, 9.2 innings pitched, 11 hits, 7 runs, 4 of them earned, 7 bases on balls for Drew Haight, as he is going to get set to face Frankie DiMartino out of the Pilots side. So an interesting afternoon for Carson Hobbs, who after having a little bit of trouble there in the bottom of the first, puts up 2 zeros in the second and the third. But now Drew Haight going to go to work.
Number 16, Frankie DiMartino.
So Haight will face off with DiMartino. DiMartino has a triple and an RBI to his credit. As now again, Pioneers looking for some quick outs here. Would like to just make their way through this bottom of the fourth. Haight coming right at him with a strike. 0-1. Drew Haight going right back to work. He was on the list of pitchers to hit the mound today as the pitch swung on and missed again. 0-2. Bottom of the fourth inning. Pioneers trying to keep that score right where it is. 7-3. Haight gets set. Has the sign he wants. Barrientos poses, and that is popped up. Barrientos trying to chase it down. As that one heading over, the first baseman will make the play. Chris Erickson with a big catch there, as that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that brings up Kevin Higgins. Higgins grounded out. Pitcher to first base as he steps in. 1 out already here for Drew Haight, as the Pioneers trying to quickly get back up to the batter's box as Haight throws that one off the outside corner. 1-0 count here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pioneers 7-3 the lead. That one cut on and fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Another Tioga Down showdown. As again, Haight will settle out there on the mound. Drew has been an impact player so far again this season. One of those guys the Pioneers certainly happy to have in the lineup, as the pitching staff has had some trouble. This one, the shortstop and third baseman, so that's going to be a base hit, as the Pilots have a base runner with 1 out. Just their third hit of the game, as Marty Cole comes up. Cole so far tonight has struck out. He's 0 for 1. The Pilots still on their second trip through the order, as again, we'll look. Drew Haight will now have to work out of the stretch. The pitch connected on, out towards left field. The left fielder ranging over. Gil Murad will make the catch and hustle that one in. So a single pitch, and right back to the bench goes Marty Cole, as Jake Packer, the catcher, struck out his last time up. He will step up to the plate this time, looking to accomplish something here. As Packer heads up to the plate, Drew Haight looking for the final out here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, man on first. Pilots now up to 3 hits as that runner stands on first base. Haight with a little check, winds and delivers low, as that'll be ball 1. Barrientos popped up looking down at the man at first base. Kevin Higgins on the year does have 2 successful stolen bases. The pitch cut on, and that will get foul, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men down. Is Kevin Higgins left to return there. He was looking to steal and make his 3rd stolen base of the season. Barrientos retrieves the ball. 1 ball. Trying to get through his first inning of relief here in the bottom of the 4th. 7-3 Pioneers. As all that scoring coming in the first 2 innings. The pitch in there for a strike. That pitch thrown down, not going to be in time, so that will be the 3rd stolen base of the year for Kevin Higgins, but it's now a 1-ball, 2-strike count. 1-2 as Drew Haight looking for the put-away pitch now. Haight on the season. As I said when we were talking about him coming into the game, he has had a successful year as that one is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Downs showdown. Haight has not allowed too many runs to come across in his 7 appearances. He resets, checks on the runner one more time, and the pitch. Cut on this one, popped up. Looks like it may be playable. As the catch will be made, a fly out to right field ends the inning. We head to the top of the 5th. The Elmira Pioneers leading 7-3. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
Caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile. We're extra ready for whatever comes our way, and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, it's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, and with that, the Pioneers will head back to the batter's box now. Still a 7-3 lead for the Pios as we enter the 5th inning of play. Ellis, Gil Murad, and Aaron Thomas due up. If anyone is to reach, Justin Taylor would come up. So we'll see what Theodore Ellis can do. As I said, they loaded the bases in the last half inning that the Pioneers were at bat, but couldn't do anything with it. As now a 7-3 lead, all of those runs coming back in the first and second inning. 6 in the first, 1 in the second. Ever since then, it's been zeros all over the board. Barber heads back down to third base. As again, long look here. As Theodore Ellis waits. Long look. He waits, and the wind and the pitch. Way high, 1 ball, no strikes. As again, the Pioneers trying to go back to work. We'll see if Theodore Ellis can start things off the right way. The pitch is cut on, connected on, down towards left field. That will get foul. So, 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1-1 the count, nobody out. As Theodore Ellis heads back to the batter's box. He has walked and flown out to left field already. So 0 for 1 for Theodore Ellis. 1-1 count, nobody out. The pitch, taken for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As again, the Pioneers trying to go back to work here. Peter Theodore Ellis waits. 2-1 the count. The pitch, taken for a strike, 2-2. Now Theodore Ellis gets set. Long look as, again, into his fourth inning of work goes Dylan Blanchard. As that one is a little bit low, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3-2. Nobody out. 3-2 count. Theodorellis trying to start off the inning with some positivity here as Blanchard winds and delivers. That one cut on, drilled back and through the infield. Theodorellis going to have himself a base hit with nobody out. That'll just be the 5th hit of the evening for the Pioneers. Gil Murad making his way to the plate.
Now batting the left fielder, number 6, Gil Murad.
Murad steps up here. 7-3 lead for the Pios. Again, Theodorellis, not one of those guys you typically would look at as a base stealing threat. Hope to see what the Pilots can do here against the Pios. And again, Murad looking for some action as he chips that one out to left field. That is going to get down, and another base hit back-to-back of the afternoon for the Pioneers. So Aaron Thomas comes up. He has singled and walked here tonight. Has reached base both times that he has come up. Well, the Pioneers apparently coming up first pitch swinging here in the top of the 5th inning. A 7-3 lead in the top of the 5th. Don't forget to stay with us after the top half of the 5th concludes. We'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The pitch taken for a ball. No, strike 1 as 0-1 the count. Looked like it bounced from my vantage point, but I'm not right behind the plate, so again, no balls, 1 strike. Thomas waits, the wind and the pitch. Taken high, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 as Thomas will step back in. A long look. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. Taken for a strike. So 1. No. He pointed. Well, some confusion here. Now it's apparently 2 balls, 1 strike. I thought that it was a. My apologies there. As that'll be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. I believe on that first pitch I saw him point for the strike. So that was my apologies. As 3 balls, 1 strike now. Still nobody out. The pitch. Cut on and missed. There's 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. As again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. As again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Bounced in there for ball 4. Now the Pioneers will have the bases loaded with nobody out. So bases are loaded for. Taylor comes up here after the free pass issued to Aaron Thomas. And now the Pioneers, they're going to have 3 opportunities in theory, as Taylor and Barrientos should both make their way up to the plate unless a unforeseeable event occurs. So again, Justin Taylor stepping in on the night, a single, and then he lined out to the first baseman, who then tagged the runner for the double play. Pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Back here. A long look as Taylor waits. The wind and the pitch. Taken inside, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 to Justin Taylor, the Millersville product. Taylor getting set here with the bases loaded. See if he can put something into play or if he's going to be watching these ones come in. Getting pretty wild here in the 5th inning. The pitch is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Taylor with the bases loaded. 0 for 3 on the season. Would certainly love to help out his average on that number. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Taylor looking for contact here as Theodorella stands on third base. The pitch is high. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 count. As again, the pitcher, Dylan Blanchard, trying to Taylor, looking to make the base path, as that is in there for a strike. 3-2. So it is full, it is juiced, it is jacked, and we're going to see a payoff pitch. Justin Taylor has to get defensive here, hoping to drive in a run. As Blanchard checks. He winds, delivers. That one cut on, popped up, should be playable. Everybody has to get back to their bases. As the second baseman going to catch that one. Was a little surprised the infield fly rule not called, but there it is. So a pop out to the second baseman, and Robbie Barrientos, who has doubled and walked here tonight, comes up with 1 out.
Now batting the catcher, number 11.
As Barrientos will check. Once again, Dylan Blanchard trying to find his way and tightrope his way out of this inning. It's a 7-3 ball game. The Pioneers would certainly love to help out that cause and drive in a few more runs, as the pitch is taken for a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. As Barrientos looking for something he can hit. Blanchard just trying to keep this one in the strike zone. The pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As Blanchard resets. Long. As Blanchard gets set, he waits. The pitch taken high. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 the count. 1 man out. Bases are loaded. As the Pioneers threatening. Would love to find double digits here. They've had it done against them the past few nights when they were playing the Jamestown Tarpskunks a few nights ago. This one chopped out there towards left field. That one's going to get down, and it bounces off the left fielder as 1 run comes around. A 2nd run heading in, and the runners will be stranded at first and second. So it's a 9-3 ball game with 1 out for the Pioneers. So just a single, but 2 runs will score. And Aaron Thomas now ends up on second base. So a little huddle at the mound as Dom Popa steps up to the plate. Popa stepping to the plate as the Pioneers trying to keep the offensive game going. Home plate umpire going to dust off the plate a little bit as some more talking out there at the pitcher's mound will break up. And Popa, who so far today has walked, flown out to the right or left fielder, my apologies, and popped out to the shortstop. Popa stepping right back in here. Popa did come up twice in the first inning. His last at bat was back in the top of the 4th, so an inning ago now. The pitch to Popa is high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. The Pioneers trying to continue to build on this lead. A long look here. The pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As again, a little look here from Popa. He's got runners at first and second. The pitch taken inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a 9-3 lead for the Pios at this moment, with still 2 men aboard the base paths. See if Popa can help the Pioneers cause out a little bit here. Always looking for some more insurance as we're here in the top of the 5th. The pitch. Cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popa getting set back in here. He is the leadoff man, the top of the order. Has Montgomery on deck if he's able to keep this inning going. Just 1 out. Hitting into anything but a double play will allow Montgomery to reach the pitch. Cut on. This one drilled out towards right. It's stopped by the second baseman. Thrown over to first in time, but the runners do advance to second and third. So a 4-3 will bring up Donovan Montgomery, who has struck out, flown out to right field, and walked here tonight. So Montgomery steps up to the plate. He'll be looking to make contact now. 2 runners, both just a short ways away from home as the Pioneers trying to extend this lead. See if Montgomery can come through with some contact here. Again, don't forget to stay with us in the middle of the inning, as that's in there for ball 1, as we'll have the out-of-town scoreboard for you. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men out. Little look here from Montgomery. He waits. The pitch. Taken, and that one goes behind Montgomery, so 1 run going to cross, and that will make it a 10-3 ball game as the runner advances to third base. So now just a runner 90 feet from home, as looking down there, Aaron Thomas has come across. Barrientos now standing at third base, and Donovan Montgomery looking to drive him in. It's a 2 ball, no strike count with 2 men out. 10-3 Elmira. They wait, the wind and the pitch. Cut on, and this one will go down the foul line and go foul. So Montgomery, 2-1, 2 men out. As Montgomery back in the batter's box. It appears as though someone is down in the bullpen area for Newark now. Looks like 13. As the pitch taken for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. As again, a little look. Certainly interesting stretching down in the bullpen as, again, the Pioneers trying to extend the lead. It's 10-3. The pitch. Cut on and fouled away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 men out. It is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And we're going to see the payoff pitch. As again, Pioneers getting set. Montgomery. He'll take a look as it's a 3-2 count. Trying to extend this inning a little further, get Bobby Marsh up to the plate. Montgomery waiting. And the pitch. Cut on, popped up, and that will get foul. So 3-2 one more time. As Montgomery steps back up to the plate. Just looking to make contact. He's got Barrientos down there on third base. Would love to drive him home. Bottom of the order coming up for the Pilots in the bottom half of the 5th. A long look. And the pitch. Cut on, drilled towards third base. The third baseman olays it. That'll score the run. And Donovan Montgomery will settle in on first base. So, another base hit for the Pioneers. 11-3. As Montgomery has an RBI single. And Bobby Marsh comes up. Marsh now is officially the only batter not to have reached the base paths. It looks as though this may be the end of the day for the hurler Dylan Blanchard. Blanchard heads off the mound. Coming in, number 13, Jack McDonald. So apparently I'm being told here in the booth that the Pilots are out of pitchers and are now moving players. as McDonald comes in. McDonald has pitched in 2 games, has 1.1 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no bases on balls, and no strikeouts. He's faced 4 batters but allowed no hits. So, the numbers tell the story. We'll step aside while he gets his warm-up pitches in and be back in 30 seconds.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
So, what brings you and Greg today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, well, with that, we are back as the third pitcher enters the game, Jack McDonald. As I said, just 1.1 innings pitched. I'm told from the guys in the press box he's usually a position player. As, he's got a .260 batting average, 27 for 104. So, we'll see how he can do against Bobby Marsh as the Pioneers have an 11-3 lead here in the top of the 5th. Pioneers getting set. As now, Marsh steps up to the plate. He'll be heading for Florida Atlantic University in the fall. Love to see him get something done here. We will have more to talk about the out-of-town scoreboard here momentarily once the inning comes to an end. No balls, 1 strike on the foul. So, runner stands on first base. We'll see as Donovan Montgomery, always a threat to steal. He does have the RBI single as of right now. The pitch cut on that one, slapped towards first base, as that will officially end the inning. A 3 unassisted play there as the man McDonald comes in and makes the final out of the inning. It's 11-3 as we head forward. Look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs claim a 5-4 victory over the Auburn Doubledays. The Batavia Muck Dogs claim a 7-inning, 12-0 victory over the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. The Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs are in the bottom of the 2nd now, up 1-0 over the Auburn Doubledays in Game 2 of the doubleheader. In the top of the 6th, Niagara Powers 6, Geneva Red Wings 2. In the top of the 5th, Amsterdam 5, Utica 1. And it's pregame, Saugerties 0, Glens Falls 0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Counseling today.
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt.
All right, and with that, we are back here live as the Pioneers head back to the field. Kyle Wood comes up. He has struck out looking so far today. We'll see what he can do against Drew Haight. Pioneers with an 11-3 lead right now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch from Haight. Taken for a ball. 1-0. Haight had a long time to sit there after throwing the bottom of the 4th. Pios put up a 4 spot in the top of the 5th as this one's chopped away. 1 ball, 1 strike. So it'll be Wood, Collis, and Chisholm due up in here in the bottom of the fifth. 11-3 in favor of your Elmira Pioneers. The pitch from Haight. Low and outside. A 2-1 count. As again, the pitch in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Sorry about that, the graphic jumped on me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maybe it'll be predictive as the pitch from Haight. Cut on and missed, and it turns out it was. 2 balls, 3 strikes. The first out here in the... As again, Drew Haight. So 11-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. As it's Bryce Collis, who has himself a base on balls here today. No official at bats. The pitch. Bounces that one in there. 1 ball, no strikes. Yes. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, Drew Haight trying to keep the base paths clear here in the bottom of the fifth. Pioneers up 11-3. So it's an 8-run lead for the Pioneers. Put up a 4 spot in the top of the fifth as the wind and the pitch from Haight is a little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 the count, 1 man out. Pioneers are. The pitch is again a little bit low. 3-1. So, Drew Haight trying to get set here. The wind and the pitch. Cut on, and that will be bounced foul. So, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It is juiced, it is jacked, it is full, and we're going to see the payoff pitch. As now again, the Elmira Pioneers blowing up with the offense here today. The pitch. Fouled away. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man down. We'll see if the Pioneers can get through this half inning. Again, would love to keep the base paths clear as Drew Haight goes back to work. Haight getting set. The pitch. Outside ball 4, and they are unable to keep the paths clear. 1 out. 1 runner on, and that is going to bring up Brennan Chisholm. Chisholm, who was hit by a pitch and flew out to center field so far.
College number 15, Brennan Chisholm.
So Drew Haight goes right back to the stretch. As Haight gets set, he winds and delivers. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As again, look here. Checks on the runner and delivers. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Very quickly 0-2 now against Chisholm. Flew out to center and was hit by a pitch earlier in this one. Trying to find his way to the base paths after a runner gets to first base already. Haight winds, deals, and he'll hit Chisholm again. So, second time today, Chisholm will get the free pass courtesy of the brand new bruise on his left-hand side. That'll be his 11th on the season. And that'll bring up Luke Mutz. Mutz, who has tripled and grounded out to second. Well, the Pioneers would love to see a ground out here, find a way to a double play, and get out of this inning. The pitch. Taken outside, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 as Mutz steps back in. Drew Haight right back to work out of the stretch. Checks on the runner at second. The pitch. Cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As Haight trying to get back to work on the mound. See if the Pioneers will work into the bullpen any further as that pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 man out. The hole on Drew Hate's left leg continues to grow over the course of this season. As I know somebody has pointed that out to me previously. The pitch cut on this one, chopped out there towards left center. That's going to get down. A runner coming around from second. He will head for home. The runner from first gets into third. And now with runners at second and third, it's an 11-4 ball game on just the 4th hit of the game for the Newark Pilots. So again, it seems like everything the Pioneers are able to do, there's able to be an answer from Newark as Patrick Blackall comes up. He's got a walk and a strikeout. It's been that way all season. The Pioneers leading by... Drew Hate steps off the mound. Had started to work into his windup, but now they check. And stepping right back in, we'll see if Hate can get going here. 1 out as Blackall takes strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. 11-4, the pitch. Taken low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Hate goes back to work. Only 2 errors in this game, both credited to the Pilots at this point, as that's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 the count. 1 man away. Hate trying to find his way through another half inning of work. The pitch is cut on. This one slapped out there towards center field, and the catch will be made. Both runners tagging, and that's going to score another run. It's 11-5 in favor of the Pioneers right now. So a sac fly and an RBI. We'll bring up Nate Kistler. Kistler now has a runner standing at third base with 2 outs.
Number 4, Nate Kistler.
2 runs have come across to score here in the bottom of the 5th. 11-5. The line and the pitch from Hate is in there for a strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. Cut on, slapped over the head of Peter Theodorelis, and that will score another run, 11-6, on the 5th hit of the game for the Newark Pilots. As now with 2 outs, the Elmira Pioneers looking for a final out. 3 runs have come across to score here in the bottom of the 5th. As again, Frank comes up. He has tripled and popped out to the first baseman. 3 runs have already come across. The line, the pitch from Drew Hate is in there for a strike. Hate has been very successful at getting that first pitch strike. It's been everything after that that's been a bit of a problem. Hate sets back out there, again from the stretch. 2 outs already in this half inning. The pitch in there for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men out. As the Pioneers trying to close out this bottom of the 5th. They have a 5-run lead now. The pitch is in there for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1, 2 men out. As again, Drew Hate trying to find an end to this inning. The pitch cut on. This one chopped out once again towards left center field. That is going to get down off the wall. It's hustled back in quickly. The runner will head for home. Another chance here for a triple, and he's going to get in. 11-7 now. The Pilots have closed the gap. Second triple of the day for Frankie. As now Kevin Higgins steps up. So 2 outs, runner standing on third base, and it's now a 4-run deficit for Newark. The pitch, low and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 as Haight trying to get through this half inning. The pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. Haight trying to find his way out of this bottom of the fifth. This has been there for a ball, 2-1. (11-7) Pioneers, up by 4. Little in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As Haight settles back in here on the mound. The pitch. Cut on and drilled towards second base. Scooped up. And it's by. That'll score another run. So it is now 8-11 as the runner reaches on first. As now, that'll bring up Marty Cole. Waiting for the determination.
Now batting the extra hitter from Niagara University, number 8, Marty.
So Marty Cole will come up. I'm still not sure what the ruling is going to be on this play, if it was a hit or taking a look at the man in charge of deciding such things, as that's in there. And the play is not in time on the throwdown. So I believe we have 1 ball, no strikes. They are going to rule it a hit, so that'll be the 7th hit of the ball game for the Newark Pilots. Marty Cole is up. The pitch. Cut on and missed, as that'll be 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men down. As Cole trying to keep the inning alive. Newark has scored 5 here in the bottom of the 5th and has made it a 3-run game. That one cut on and fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So again, Drew Haight 1 strike away from getting out of this half inning. The Pilots have almost batted around the order. Haight gets set. Checks on the runner at second, and the pitch. Fouled back again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes 1 more time. The ball thrown back into the pitcher. So the fouled ball will go back to Drew Haight. As again, Haight settles in on the mound. 3-run lead for the Pioneers. The pitch. Cut on, knocked back towards the pitcher. Shortstop will make the glove. Throw over to first is not in time. So, runners at the corners. As now with 2 outs. The Pioneers still looking for 1 more, as that will officially be an error. Marty Cole stands on first. As Jake Packer comes up, he has struck out looking and flown out to the right fielder. As now again, this is the last man who hasn't batted in this lineup for the Pilots in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Cut on and chopped foul, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. Pioneers up by just 3 runs now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Drew Haight certainly having his troubles here in the 5th. He sets out there on the mound. The pitch. Cut on and missed, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Looking for 1 more strike. We've said this before. Next man due up would be Kyle Wood. He struck out to begin this inning. Well, quite a while ago. As again, Haight winds, delivers, fouled away, 0-2 1 more time. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Packer, as I've said, starting off the game, he was in .070. We'll see. Now gone down to .069 After a rough couple of starts to this one, a strikeout and a fly out to the right fielder. As that one connected on right out to Donovan Montgomery. It gets by him. Another run is going to score. And with 2 outs, there is once again runners at the corners, and it is an 11-9 game. So the Pilots have officially batted around the order, and Kyle Wood will come up. So they'll go out and have a chat with the pitcher, and McKinley Scott will take over Kyle Wood's position. So Wood had 2 strikeouts. This brings up Scott, who is batting .364 on the season, 4 for 11, 1 double, an RBI, a base on balls, and a strikeout. So we'll see what he can do here. As Scott, usually a pitcher, I'm being informed, he takes ball 1. So, Drew Haight has now given up 6 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the Pioneers continue to do battle. The pitch outside again. 2 balls, no strikes. We'll see if the Pioneers have any answer here. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch high and outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Drew Haight has lost the plate completely. My apologies. Getting stretched down the bullpen. I can't see quite from my vantage point. Haight gets set again. The wind, the pitch. In there for a strike. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As Scott will step back in. Someone is warming up down the bullpen. Can't quite get the number on that, as that pitch is way outside. Ball 4. It's a bases loaded situation with 2 outs now for the Newark Pilots, who need just 2 runs to find their way into the lead. So a base on balls, loads the bases, and Bryce Collis, who has walked twice tonight, no official at-bats, comes up again. The pitch from Haight. Inside. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. As now, again, 11-9. The pitch from Haight. Misses again, 2 balls, no strikes. As Drew Haight winds and delivers. Drilled towards the third baseman. Peter Theodorelis will step on third, and that will finally, mercifully, end the bottom of the 5th. We head for the top of the 6th. It's 11-9 Pioneers. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Nice coffee from Dunkin' is made because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile. We're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charged hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbor, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, it's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Our love was lost. Now our love was lost.
There he is.
everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm.
All right, well, with that, we are back after a very rough fifth inning. The Pioneers will come back to the plate, go back to work. He has walked, been hit by a pitch, and walked again. Facing the third pitcher of the day for the Newark Pilots. The pitch, taken for a ball, 1-0. The sun has begun its descent and is getting pretty big in my eyes. The pitch bounces in there too. So again, little look for Erickson as the pitch. Cut on. Hammered out there towards right center. That will get off the... No, they say a home run. The umpire claims it's a home run. So Chris Erickson will trot the bases for the second time this year. So it's now 12-9. As Erickson earns himself a free run around the bases. As that's going to bring up Jerron McNeil Ward. So it's now 12-9. And that was, again, the second home run of the year for Chris Erickson. His first long ball came back in Batavia, was the first actual PGCBL home run hit in the Muck Dogs ballpark. As now the Pioneers have a 3-run lead back. As the pitch in there low, 1 ball, no strikes. Jerron McNeil Ward going right back to work here. We'll see what he can do. The pitch connected but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Pioneers looking for some runs here in the top of the 6th. Would love to find a way to put some distance between themselves and the Pilots. After a huge inning against Drew Haight there in the bottom of the 5th. 6 runs put up. The pitch. A floater, 2-1. Last time I saw that was in Rookie of the Year. As now again, 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Cut on and missed, 2-2. Jerron McNeil Ward looking for contact here. Again, a non-traditional pitcher on the mound as McDonald gives up his first run, actually, of the summer. As this one connected on out towards left field. That will be played, and that's the first out. So McNeil Ward, a fly out to left. That's going to bring up Peter Theodorelis. As the bat is retrieved. Theodorelis stepping up to the plate. A 12-9 lead for the Elmira Pioneers. As a long look here. The pitch from McDonald is cut on. This one gets up out towards center field, and the catch is made again. So F8 for those of you scoring along at home. As Gil Murad steps up. Everybody saw Erickson hit that long ball, and now everybody's swinging for the fences. See what Murad can do here. If he reaches, Thomas would come up. Set in the summer sky. The pitch. Bounced in there. 1 ball, no strikes. So this, again, an interesting scenario for the Pioneers, who have now scored in 4 out of 6 innings. As Murad connects with that one, the left fielder ranging back. He's got a read on it and will make the catch for the final out here in the top of the 6th. Pioneers add 1, but we head for the bottom of the 6th. Still just a 3-run deficit for the Newark Pilots. 12-9. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Hey, get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Face Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, another new pitcher to tell you about. This one on the Pioneers side as Logan Jones enters the fray. Logan Jones, so far this year, has struggled a little bit. He'll be getting his first work in a few days, to say the least. He is 1-2 as a starter, 8.47 ERA, 7 appearances, 5 starts, 17 innings pitched, 15 hits, 19 runs, 16 of them earned, 21 bases on balls, 14 strikeouts, and he's faced 87 batters on the season. So, leading things off for the Pilots, going to be Brennan Chisholm. As again, the Pioneers up 12-9. It's a 3-run lead for the Pios. As again, Chisholm steps up. As I said, the sun beginning to set. It's literally directly in front of me. So my apologies if I get a little dicey here. Chisholm steps up. Jones, beginning his first inning of relief, delivers. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As Chisholm takes a look. Jones trying to make quick work of this one as that's down to first as that was waiting to see the read on that. As again, he beats it out as Chisholm reaches and Luke Mutz will come up. Mutz, who had a double in the last half inning, now we'll be looking to help out the Pilots' cause as they trail by just 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Jones. Cut on, drilled towards third base. Theodorellis over to second in time, over to first is not in time. So, reaching on the fielder's choice, Pilots have a runner at first with 1 out. As now, stepping up, Patrick Blackall. Blackall. As Logan Jones signaling back to his second baseman. See what the Pioneers can do here with a 3-run lead. The pitch from Jones. Cut on back to second. In time. Throw over to first is not in time. As Robbie Barrientos thought it was. And again, runner stands on first on the fielder's choice with 2 outs. So back-to-back fielder's choice as Nick Kistler will head for the plate. Kistler coming up with 2 outs. Pioneers looking to put up a 0 as they have had an interesting stretch of baseball here. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men down. As Jones going right back to work. 12-9 lead for the Pioneers. The pitch fouled away, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Jones trying to find his way out of the bottom of the 6th inning. If he's able to make this final out, the Pilots will be down to their last 9 offensive outs. Long look from Jones. Winds and delivers. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 and 2, 2 men down. As we are bordering on the 7:30 hour here. Jones checks on the winds and deals, bounces it in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner's going to advance on the passed ball, and that will bring us to a 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Tioga down, showdown. So Jones, 1 strike away from getting out of this half inning. Logan checks on the runner. Leans back and delivers. Bounces it in again. Again, it squirts away from Barrientos. As that'll make it a full count. It is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And now we're going to get the payoff pitch. As again, Logan Jones out of Samford University, trying to help the Pioneers' cause here. They are up by just 3 runs after a tough last half inning. That's ball 4, and that will put runners on first and second with 2 men out. So next man up, Frankie DiMartino, as he has tripled twice. Somebody to keep an eye on here. 2 triples. Hard enough to get 1. He has already knocked 2. DiMartino steps up. Another triple here would bring this to within a 1-run game. The pitch outside. As again, Pioneers having themselves an interesting afternoon. Getting set. Jones waiting as he looks the runner back at second base. Now Jones will reset. Checks on the runners. Pitch. Cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. So a dart there from Logan Jones. 1 and 1. 2 men out. As Jones waits. Checks on the runners. Throws, and that one is chopped foul, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and putting up the 0. Runners at first and second base. See if the Pioneers can get out of this one. As again, the look here. Checks on the runner. And he comes home with it. The pitch is cut on and missed, as that will be a strikeout, and that will end the inning mercifully for the Pioneers. They don't allow anything to come across, as Logan Jones, nobody to get to the plate. We head to the top of the 7th. Pioneers 12, Pilots 9.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arn It Health. It's what we do.
all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, well, Aaron Thomas heads up back to the plate. The Pioneers here in the top of the 7th, a 3-run lead as they are going back to work against Jack McDonald, who has allowed a leadoff home run in the last half inning. See if Thomas can come up with anything here. The pitch. Bounced in there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. As we play ball here in the top of the 7th inning. The pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. 3-run lead for the Pios, who have only been held scoreless in the 3rd and 4th inning. 9 runs scored in the first collectively, as this one's Powell, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. As I was saying, 9 runs scored collectively in the first, 10 runs scored collectively in the 5th. To say that baseball is low scoring would be facetious at this point. 12-9, a total of 21 runs here this afternoon in Newark. The pitch. The floater, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. As again, Aaron Thomas trying to go to work here. The pitch bounced in there, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard here again after this half inning, so make sure to stay with us. Certainly an entertaining ball game as this one's cut on, connected, and that will get through the infield. So Thomas has himself a single, and the Pioneers are starting early here. That's their 10th hit of the ball game, and you certainly love to see the double-digit hits. As again, Thomas reaches base. Actually reaches base for the 4th time tonight. He's now 2 for 2. That's going to bring up Justin Taylor. As again, Taylor trying to go to work. The wind and the pitch. Taken inside, 1 ball, no strikes. So we'll see what kind of threat Aaron Thomas poses on the base pass for McDonald. He has been pretty focused. We'll see. McDonald checks on the runner and delivers. Taken for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Taylor trying to go back to work. He has singled. He has grounded out to the second baseman and popped out to the second baseman as he fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Obviously, the velocity tampered down a little bit here as Taylor gets set. Again, that sun directly in front of us, so if that is affecting the view here on the camera, which it looks like it might be, I do apologize, as that one is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I do apologize if that is causing an issue. So, 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The pitch cut on, and that one hit down the line, and that will get foul. So, 2 balls, 2 strikes one more time. As now again, McDonald trying to work his way through this half inning. Has a runner over there on first base. A long look. The pitch is bounced through. That'll get past the catcher. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The runner will advance to second base. And now Thomas stands in scoring position. Justin Taylor. 3 ball, 2 strike counted is full. That is juiced. It is jacked. And now we're going to see the payoff. 12-9 as the Pioneers and the Pilots do battle. Again, these two teams will meet on Thursday. The final game of the cut on and fouled off. Hard as this is to believe, the matchup continues. As again, 12-9. Twelve runs for the Pios, 9 for the Pilots, and again a run threatening at second base. The pitch. Ball 4, and now there's runners at first and second base with nobody out. So, Robbie Barrientos. Barrientos has reached every time he's come up today. He has doubled, he has singled, and he has walked. So 2/4 of the cycle as Barrientos looking for contact here. As again, Pioneers with 2 runners on the base pass. See what we can do here. Nobody out. 2 runners on. Barrientos looking for contact. The pitch from McDonald is cut on, drilled towards the third base side, and that is Olay. The bases will be loaded, as I believe they'll mark that an error, but we'll wait for official confirmation. Official confirmation, it is an error. That will bring up Dom Popa. So, 3rd error of the game on the Pilots, and the Pioneers looking to extend their lead as Popa steps up here. McDonald winds and deals. Taken for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to the Pioneers' leadoff hitter. Popa today has walked, flown out to left, popped out to the shortstop, and grounded out to second. The pitch cut on. This one flared to second, over to the shortstop, and over to first in time. So a 4-6-3 double play, but a run does come across to score, making it 13-9. That's going to bring up Donovan Montgomery with a runner on third base. So, lucky number 13 up on the board, except not yet. 13-9. As now, Montgomery waits the pitch. High, very high. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. As again, a long look, the pitch. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0, 2 men out. Runner standing 90 feet from home. The Pioneers could extend the lead to 5 if Montgomery can find a way on base. The pitch. In there for a strike right down the middle. So 2 balls, 1 strike. As Donovan Montgomery looking for contact here. He has a single today, a base on balls, a strikeout, and a fly out to right field. The pitch. Taken for a ball, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, as Donovan Montgomery trying to reach the base path. A little look here in the top of the 7th. The pitch, chopped foul right down towards Eugene Barber, who will throw it back over to the pitcher. And we'll reset and do it all again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2, 2 men out. Pioneers trying to extend their lead. They have a 13-9 lead right now. The pitch. Bounce is in there for ball 4 and at the corners. So again, Bobby Marsh will come up. Bobby Marsh still the only Pioneer who has... As now the pitching coach will head out and have a talk with his hurler. So, Marsh again, the only Pio not to reach base. We'll see if he can adjust that stat when the meeting on the mound breaks up. As, again, an interesting evening here at Colburn Park. And don't forget, the Pioneer season will end here at Colburn Park in just 4 short days, Thursday afternoon. As the meeting on the mound takes place, we'll give you the out-of-town scoreboard once again. Mohawk Valley won the first game of the day 5-4 over Auburn. Batavia won their game today 12-0 over the Tarpskunks. Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs winning 3-2 over Auburn in Game 2. The Niagara Power have a 10-2 commanding lead over the Geneva Red Wings in the bottom of the 8th. In the bottom of the 7th, Amsterdam 7, Utica 1. And in the bottom of the 1st, Saugerties and Great Falls tied at 3 apiece. That game just getting started. Your Pioneers here in the top of the 7th. It's 13-9. Bobby Marsh looking to reach base for the first time here tonight. He has yet to do it. The pitch. Cut on. That one chopped out there towards left center. The center fielder ranging back, and he will make the catch. So Bobby Marsh, continues to be held off of the score sheet. And the Pioneers will head for the bottom of the 7th, leading by 4, 13-9. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra that boosts some extra boldness or the drive to go the extra mile. We're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, well, Jones out there for his second inning of work as the Newark Pilots will come back up here in the bottom of the seventh. 9 offensive outs remaining for the Pilots, as it's going to be Higgins, Cole, and Packard due up. As Higgins will come up.
From St. Bonaventure University, number 26, Kevin Higgins.
Higgins has grounded out to the pitcher and had a couple of base hits here. See what he can do to start things off for Logan Jones. As Jones trying to find his way through another half inning of work. The wind and the pitch. High, 1 ball, no strikes. As Higgins gets set. Jones moves into his windup and delivers. High again, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch from Jones is cut on and fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Pioneers looking for 9 more defensive outs. They have a 4-run lead. Long look here from Jones is delivered. In there for strike 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a new man working down in the bullpen. It appears to be number 18 for the Pilots, as 16, my apologies. Frankie DiMartino is getting stretched out down there to do some pitching. As again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. It is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And here comes the payoff pitch. In there for ball 4. So it starts off poorly for the Pios, as a base on balls will bring up Marty Cole. So, Marty Cole steps up. So far, he has reached on an error, struck out, and flown out to left. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hopefully everybody's having a great night back in Elmira. Beautiful Sunday evening as the pitch. In there for a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Jones needs 3 outs here in this inning. In the bottom of the 7th. Game started back at 4:59. The pitch bounced in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're getting closer and closer to the 8 o'clock hour. This one has been production galore. 22 total runs. The pitch high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. As again, Pioneers trying to find their way back to the home plate area. They still have to come to bat twice more as well. The look here from Jones. Delivered. Cut on, and that will get foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner standing on first base. The score 13-9. The hits 10-8. The errors 2-3. As always an interesting stat there as Logan Jones settles back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The wind and the pitch. Cut on and missed, strike 3. First out here in the bottom of the 7th. As now Jake Packer comes up. Packer has struck out, flown out to right field, and singled. Packer comes in. See what he can do here. A long look from Logan Jones. He winds and deals. Thrown down to time. I believe that was strike 1 called there. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. As Jones goes right back to work. A quick throw down to first from Barrientos, trying to pick off that runner as this is popped foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 man down. As Jones goes right back to work here. Looking for the put-away pitch as Packer comes up for his 4th time. Hard to believe with this score, only 4 times through the order. The pitch. Bounced in there and behind the catcher. Runner will head to second on the pass ball, and there's our first ball here in the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As now again. A look here from Logan Jones. Checking in on the runner. Tell you what, those white uniforms sure show off the dirt. As again, Jones checking on the runner at second. Time is called and given for the batter. As Packer trying to help the Pilots out there, trailing by 4 here in the bottom of the 7th. So far, the only 2 times Newark has scored, it's been in bunch bottom of the 5th. The pitch is bounced in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As again, Elmira looking for 8 more outs on the defensive side of the ball. Quick look here as Logan Jones comes back set on the mound. He winds and delivers. That one swung on and fouled away. So we'll be 2-2 one more time. Two balls, 2 strikes. Standing at second base. As again, Logan Jones looking for the put-away pitch. He checks on the runner. No fielder anywhere near second base as the throw is low again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Jones circles back here on the mound. Again, just a 4-run. As Jones sets out there on the mound, takes the long look in. Since getting to that second strike, he has not found the plate as the runner going to advance again, and that will be a free pass for the man at the plate. With 1 out, runners now stand at the corners. Time will be called. And now, that's going to bring up Scott. Heads up to the batter's box. Looks like, I can't quite tell. It looks like there might be some movement down there in the pen. But Scott will come up here. The positive of the walk means that the double play is back up as a possibility. So McKinley Scott stands in here. The look for Logan Jones. Comes back set and delivers. In there for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 man out. Runners at the corners. Jones delivers that one low again. 2 balls, no strikes. So it's 2-0. Runners at first and third. Logan Jones in his second inning of work has already walked 2 batters. Collis is due up next. The pitch from Jones. High, 3 balls, no strikes. And they chase down that one. The runner will advance to second. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 man out as the runners stand in scoring position at second and third. First base is open. As we'll see if the Pioneers hurler can find the strike zone again. So far, he is having some trouble getting there. That pitch is in for strike number 1. So with runners at second and third, it's now a 3-1 count. The pitch. Cut on and miss, 3-2. As now Jones needs 1 more strike here. Avoid loading the bases if he can. Bryce Collis will be the next man up. He has walked twice and flown out to the second baseman, as that is high and outside. Ball 4, so 1 out, bases loaded situation for the Newark Pilots.
Now batting the first baseman from St. John Fisher College, number 30.
Bryce Collis comes into the game. Collis taking a long look. That means now the tying run is at the plate. The pitch. Cut on and fouled back right towards us here. No balls, 1 strike. As now Logan Jones asking for a new baseball. Tosses that one in. As now Jones will reset. Bases are loaded, nowhere to put a guy, so he pitches to the number 10 man in the order, the first baseman, Bryce Collis. The pitch. Cut on, this one slapped back out towards center field. That is going to be deep enough, as that'll be a sac fly to get the run in, as it makes it 13-10. However, that is the second out here in the inning. So Brennan Chisholm comes up, and the Pioneers need just 1 more out. Chisholm has been hit by a pitch twice and singled once. He also flew out to center.
Brennan Chisholm.
Get set. Long look here from Logan Jones. He needs 1 more out to get this to the top of the 8th. The pitch is high, 1 ball, no strikes. You certainly hope they stay away from Chisholm, although, to be fair, he has also been beaned by the previous 2 pitchers, so it would be fitting to be beaned by the third one as well. The pitch. Cut on, drilled towards third base. Theodorelis picks it up, throws over to first, and that will be in time. So the lead 13-10. We head for the top of the 8th. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
Our love was lost, and now we found it. Our love was lost. Oh, there he is. Lost, and love was freedom.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, well, I would like to apprise you all of the changes that have happened in the Newark Pilots outfield, but I really don't know as of this moment. I think all 9 guys have shifted around a little bit. New pitcher so far in the day is 2 for 4 with a couple of triples as Frankie DiMartino makes his way out to the mound. So another position player taking over on the mound for the Newark Pilots. And we'll see if the Pioneers can take advantage. As I said, again, it's going to be Frankie DiMartino doing the pitching. Chris Erickson will step in. Well, the last position player that pitched to Chris Erickson, he put the ball a long way from home plate. In fact, out of the ballpark. Now it's the top of the 8th inning. Pioneers with a 13-10 lead. And they are trying to finish this one off. They need 6 defensive outs. As now Erickson takes a look. The pitch from DiMartino. And we see the floater yet again. 1 ball, no strikes. This must be a popular pitch in the Newark bullpen as the next floater is in there for 2 balls. No strikes. Is this an intentional walk or is this actually a strategy? Not sure what's going on here. The pitch again. Low and bounces in. 3 balls, no strikes. Well, Erickson looks less than amused at the plate. So we'll see what is to come here in the top of the 8th inning. As now again. The pitch to Erickson is bounced in again. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk for Chris Erickson. He heads down to first. He sheds the protective equipment, and I have to tell you, if I was the Pioneers, I'd be wearing as much protective equipment as I can with the situation we're seeing unfold in front of us. Certainly don't want to take one of these. As now again, Jerron McNeil Ward steps up. The first 4 pitches, if that was any indication, as that one's bounced in there. That could make this interesting. Erickson has himself a stolen base. So, a fun little thing with 3 runs ahead are the Pioneers, 13-10. We'll see if Erickson's going to take off again and try to get into third. The pitch. Hey, in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. As now again. Checking on the runner back at second. The pitch. High. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. As Jerron McNeil Ward. Unsure of the approach at this at bat. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That one cut on. That'll get out towards the third baseman. It's going to get foul. Third baseman ranging over, and he will make the grab. So there's the first out here in the top of the 8th inning. As now again, Peter Theodorellis will make his way to home plate. See what Theodorellis can do here. As again, 1 out, runner standing in scoring position. See if the Pioneers can bring it around Chris Erickson. The pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. As again, the later this game goes, the more this one feels a little silly at this point, as that's high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 man out. Theodorellis has yet to take the bat off his shoulder as the Pioneers trying to find a way through the top of the 8th. That pitch floated in there again. 3 balls, no strikes. Inning so far on Frankie DiMartino as he waits, and the delivery in there for ball 4. So a free pass for Peter Theodorellis now. 1 out. That's going to bring up Gil Murad. We'll see how Murad approaches this at bat.
Now batting the left fielder, number 6.
1 man down. Murad looking for instructions from his third base coach, but none to be given, and I'm not sure what the approach is here at the plate. The sun continues to go down in the field, so hopefully the picture getting a little bit clearer here on the YouTube feed. I want to thank everybody for sticking with us. The pitch bounced in there for a ball, and Erickson has taken another base. So, again, 1 ball, no strikes, and Erickson really working the stolen base category today. He already has a homer. Now he's over 10 stolen bases on the year. That was number 12, I believe. The pitch, high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners now at first and third, as Theodorellis has not chosen to try to add to his stolen. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner 90 feet from home. The pitch, cut on by Murad, will be fouled away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. As again, the Elmira Pioneers up by 3 here in the top of the 8th inning. 2 men on. Gil Murad standing at the plate. The pitch, taken inside, ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. As now, a long look here. The pitch, cut on, that one slapped out towards left field. That's going to get down, and that will put runners at first and second. A run will cross, and that'll make it a 14-10 score with 1 out. As, again, runners at first and second base. Station to station now, as Aaron Thomas comes up. Thomas heads out from the bullpen, as we'll see what he can do here. DiMartino settles back on the mound, runners at first and second base. The pitch from to Thomas is in there for a ball, 1-0. Well, if anyone wants to tell you Shohei Ohtani isn't something special, tell any of these pilot players who are trying to come in here and do pitching as well as hitting. Certainly makes no strikes, 1 man out. Long look here. The pitch again is bounced in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 pitch away from loading the bases now. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 man out. Long look. Bunt being shown here for Thomas, as that is high, and he pulls it back. Ball 4. Bases are loaded with 1 out. So the Pioneers with a chance to make an impact now. The manager heading out for the pitcher's mound. I'm not sure. We'll wait to see if he's going to try to change things up here a little bit, as he does take the ball, which I'm assuming means now we're going to move some things around. As now I'm not sure what we're doing here, as this is, as I said, it's become slightly amusing, but aside from that, it looks like DiMartino will head back to center field, as now Nate Kistler going to do the pitching. So again, another position player coming in to try to do the work. Well, Kistler sets himself on the mound. As I said, the Pioneers up by 4 right now. They have 3 runners on base. Peter Theodorellis is literally sitting Indian cross style down there at third base on top of the base. As again, this has been a very interesting affair here. Again, I'm sure there were more changes made here in the field, and I can't keep up. So they are making a huge effort here in the press box, and so I want to tell you all that they're doing a great job up here. But again, at this point in the year, everybody gets a little low on fielding, pitching, basically everything. So we'll see what comes of this. It looks like Kistler may be set. The umpire's still trying to make sure he's got everybody on his lineup sheet. As again, I'm just not totally sure who's out there. Now Kistler throws one more. Stepping up, Justin Taylor. Taylor has the bases loaded. The Pioneers have a 14-10 lead, as it looks like we are set to go here. Home plate umpire heading back towards home. We're getting to the point of the day where the lights may start to come on. We'll have to see if we reach that here on a Sunday matinee game. But the lights over Colburn Park aren't quite on yet, but we're getting to that point as of now. One out here in the top of the 8th. The pitch is swung on and missed. So 0-1. Trying to go to work. As again, the pitch cut on there by Taylor, driven out back towards left field. The shortstop chasing after it, and the left fielder will make the grab. So 2 men out now, as we're here in the top of the 8th inning. Kistler does manage to get the out on the fly out to left field, and Robbie Barrientos will make his way to the plate. Barrientos going to be looking to make contact here. This is the 3rd position player to play pitcher here tonight as the lights begin to come on. As Barrientos waits, the pitch cut on, drilled down the third base side, and that will get foul. So, a fly out to left field, followed by a ground ball that just eked foul. So again, one more time, Barrientos steps up. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. A bases loaded situation. We'll see if Robbie can come through with a big hit here. The pitch taken for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A 4-run Pios lead here in the top of the 8th inning. The wind, the pitch. That one cut on but will get foul. Barrientos just throwing his hands at the ball at that one. So we'll see, as no ball, 2 strike count. 2 men out, the Pioneers. Trying to keep the momentum going. The pitch. That one cut on out towards left field. The left fielder trying to track it. He will make the grab, and the inning finally comes to an end. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Pioneers 14-10. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save? Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, well, Pioneers make some changes as well, as Billy Wildeman will take over in left field, and out on the mound, new pitcher Andrew LaCour from UC Davis. LaCour will come in here in the bottom of the 8th, possibly looking for a 6-out save opportunity. We'll see if he can get that done. Andrew LaCour takes over on the mound after interesting day from Hobbs, Haight, and Jones, as LaCour getting stretched out. Again, the Pioneers need just 6 outs to get out of this game. 6 defensive outs will do the job. So if LaCour can come in here and just throw strikes, that's really all the Pioneers need. We're here in the bottom of the 8th. The lights are on. It's 8:06 p.m. from a matinee game. Hard to believe, but here we... And LaCour with a high throw there. A little bit too high. As LaCour, a teammate of former Pioneer Andrew Peng 2 years ago. Peng was a very impactful player out of the bullpen for the Pios. As now again, we'll see if the Elmira Pioneers can come up with just 3 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully as quickly as possible and get themselves to the top of the 9th. A little silly at this point, and the Niagara Power have claimed a 12-run win over the Geneva Red Wings, 14-2, so I believe that'll put Batavia over Geneva now for second place in the division. But I believe right now the Pioneers' hopes would still be alive as far as the standings go. So yes, Batavia has officially moved in to second place, 21-18 on the season. The Pioneers looking for win number 17. We'll see if they can chase that down. As again, it looks like LaCour is ready to go. Our Pioneers working here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Luke Mutz will lead things off for the Newark Pilots. I'm not 100% sure where he's playing right now. I have him starting the game at shortstop, but everybody's playing hide-a-player, as now again, Mutz will face off. The pitch is cut on and missed, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, as LaCour going right after the batter. So Andrew LaCour going back to work here. The pitch is in there for strike 2, 0-2. Well, the sun has officially set, and so you guys now have a much better picture. I can clearly see here on YouTube.com. The pitch from LaCour apparently was a bit inside. 1 ball. So 1-2, nobody out. 14-10. As LaCour gets back set. Takes a long look. The pitch. In there for strike 3, punched out looking, and LaCour comes in and gets a strikeout to his first batter. That's going to bring up Patrick Blackhall. Blackhall has a walk, a strikeout, a sac fly with an RBI, and reached on a fielder's choice. No, it's a substitution. My apologies. A very white helmet and number 3. Haven't heard a name yet, so I will get that to you as soon as I can. The pitch. Taken high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. As again, LaCour goes back to work. Sets on the mound. He winds and delivers. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As now again. As again. As again. The pitch. In there for a ball. Kyle Blunt, I'm being told, is who it is out there on the in the batter's box. So a pitcher, 1 more time. As now the pitch. Taken high. 3 balls, 1 strike. As LaCour facing off with a rival pitcher as Blunt trying to reach the base paths. Interesting factoid, they have had 3 position players pitch and 2 pitchers come into 3-ball, 2-strike count. It is full, it is juiced, it is jacked. And now we see the payoff pitch as LaCour trying to get out the second pitcher substitution at the plate that we've seen here tonight. The pitch. Outside ball 4, and a pitcher works a walk on Andrew LaCour. So it's a base on balls as Nate Kistler, who is doing the pitching, will come up. New Kistler would stay in the game as he's doing the pitching right now, so he clearly can't leave. LaCour getting back set. Checks on the runner. The pitch. This one grounded toward short. Scooped up by Montgomery. Over to second. Over to first. And he has him. So a double play. 6-4-3. And that will end the half inning. As we head to the top of the 9th, you're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Well, believe it or not, we've made it the 9th inning as Dom Popa will come up and hopefully we'll see some resolution here. Up by 4, the Pioneers trying to find their way through this one. Top of the 9th inning. The pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-0. Popa today has walked, flown out to the left fielder, popped out to the shortstop, grounded to the second baseman, and then grounded into a double play to the second baseman. So, second baseman has been busy, courtesy of Dom Popa today. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Pioneers 14, Newark Pilots 10. And don't forget, if you're enjoying this excitement, hold on, that one's grounded out again to the first baseman, and that'll be a 3 unassisted first out here in the top of the 9th. That's going to bring up Donovan Montgomery. As I was saying, if you've been enjoying this excitement, don't forget, in just 4 short days, they'll do it again. Thursday evening, it'll be a 7:05 start. Could be a long evening. Come on, join us. I'll be here live for the final game of the regular season. Montgomery steps up here, 1 man down. The pitch, cut on, popped up and foul. No balls, 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. As the pitch, cut on, that one drilled out towards left field. In there for the second out of the inning. Montgomery with a fly ball. Will bring up Bobby Marsh. So as Marsh steps up here with 2 outs, he is the only Pioneer not to reach base today, so you'd like to see him get a hit. As again, Marsh steps in here. He's headed for Florida Atlantic University in the fall. As now, see if Bobby can put the bat on the ball. He takes a look. The pitch. Watches that one for a ball. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Marsh waits. The pitch. Cut on. Popped up out towards left field. Yeah, that one might get fouled. No, it's going to stay fair, but it does get caught by the left fielder. So a fly out to the left fielder will do it for the top of the 9th. We head to the bottom in the 9th inning, and hopefully the final inning here. The Pioneers head back to the field. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from...
There for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee.
All right. Sorry about that, folks, as Andrew LaCour gets stretched out one more time as the Pioneers look for 3 outs to claim a victory here tonight, 14-10, as it is now 8:19. We start go, and now the Pioneers looking to finish it off. 14-10. Don't let anybody tell you scoring's gone down in baseball. 24 runs have been scored here tonight.
Number 16, Frankie DiMartino.
So, Frankie DiMartino, who was throwing pitches back in the 8th. By the way, the Pioneers have only not put up runs in the 3rd, the 4th, and the 9th inning here tonight. So, only a third of the game where the Pioneers have not scored at least 1 run. The pitch. Cut on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Well, the lights are on, and the Pioneers will be headed back for Elmira under a darkened sky. That's for sure here on this Sunday afternoon. The pitch from LaCour. In there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. As now again, the Elmira Pioneers looking to finish off this game. LaCour looking for a 2-inning save. As that one drilled towards the second baseman. It gets into the outfield. That's going to be a base hit. So, it's 14-10 and bottom of the 9th with a single. Now up Kevin Higgins.
University, number 26, Kevin Higgins.
Higgins makes his way up here. As now, LaCour looking for outs. The first pitch, high and over the catcher's head, as that will get the runner to second. So, 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out. As again, the Elmira Pioneers looking for just 3 outs. LaCour waits, the pitch. In there for ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Pioneers up by a 4 spot right now with a runner standing on second. The pitch. Cut on and miss, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 14-10. Hits 11-9 in favor of the Pios. Errors 3-2 in favor of the Pilots. LaCour gets set. The pitch. Low and behind the catcher. 3 balls, 1 strike, and the runner is now 90 feet from home. Throw back down to third as Theodorelis will toss that one back to the pitcher. So, 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. As again, the Pilots are threatening. Coming from LaCour. Cut on and missed. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew LaCour trying to get the first out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Quick look. LaCour winds and deals. Cut on. That one slapped hard down the right field line, and that's going to get foul. 3-2 one more time. As again, just trying to get a W here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. LaCour high, ball 4. And now, runners at first and third. So nobody out. The tying run is now in the on-deck circle. And this game just continues to go. Struck out twice, reached on an error, and flown out to the right fielder. Let's see if the Pioneers can get an out here. It's 14-10. The pitch from LaCour. In there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. As the Pios lead here in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch. In there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Both men have reached so far here that have come up to bat in the bottom of the 9th inning. The pitch. Fouled away, 0-2 one more time. As, again, LaCour trying to finish off here. Somebody down below the booth talking about having fun with it. As now again, the pitch. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I'm not sure, but I believe the umpires may be getting paid by pitch count. Again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's inside again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As again, Andrew LaCour trying to get the job done here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3. So, there's the first out here in the bottom of the 9th. As that will bring up Jake Packer. Packer has struck out, flown out to the right fielder, singled, and walked here tonight. So we'll see what Andrew LaCour can do here. LaCour moves into his windup. Delivers. In there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 man down. LaCour getting set. Winds and deals. Bounces that one in there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. Thank you to the booth. As once again, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch here from LaCour. Fouled right back against the booth here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out count. As again, LaCour getting set. Trying to finish this one off. The pitch. Cut on and fouled right back again. As again, Pioneers looking for the W here. Need just 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. LaCour deals. In there for strike 3, the punch out. And there's the second out here in the 9th inning. So runners at first and third. Pioneers 1 out away from claiming victory in what has to be the longest afternoon game of the season, to say the least. So McKinley Scott, who normally is a pitcher, could be the final out. If Andrew LaCour can work himself a 6-out save, the pitch. In there for a ball. High and outside, 1-0. Scott steps right back in. His first trip up, he did work himself a walk. Waits, the wind, the pitch. High and outside again, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 men out. LaCour deals. In there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another and hopefully the final Tioga Down showdown. As again, LaCour deals. Cut on and missed, and the Pioneers claim victory. Andrew LaCour, a 6-out save, and the Pioneers finish it off. We have a final 14-10 claim victory. What a game. 14-10 as this one comes to an end. The Pioneers will head back for Elmira. We will be back here in Newark on Thursday night. Please be sure to join us as the press box will be lively as ever. I'm John Clement. Good night, Elmira.